Good morning student, welcome back in the next video of bio. Students, today I am going to teach you about chapter 4, digestive system in humans. This chapter is included in the first term syllabus. In this topic you will study about digestion in humans, digestion in alimentary canal, process of digestion, absorption and assimilation, and some healthy food habits. So let's start with digestion in humans. Students, you have already studied about the digestive system in your previous class. So now we will discuss little bit more about it, about some elaborated topics. Digestive system of human includes all the organs responsible for intake of food, its digestion, absorption, assimilation and removal of undigested waste. It consists of alimentary canal, which is also known as the digestive tract, and associated digestive glands. Means how when we eat food, then its digestion, absorption and assimilation means utilization of energy, vitamins, minerals from it, and removal of the undigested waste. First of all, we will discuss about the alimentary canal. Alimentary canal in humans consists of long continuous tube canal extending from the mouth to the anus. Means start from the mouth, it reaches till the end of the body. It includes, first of all, I will tell you about the parts of alimentary canal. First one is the buccal cavity, begins with the mouth. So this is the buccal cavity. Its main function is to ingestion, means when we eat the food, chewing of the food, this is done by the buccal cavity. Sometimes it is pronounced as the buccal cavity also. Second is the food pipe, known as the esophagus also, and it is a narrow tube from which food from the mouth transferred to the stomach. Third part is the stomach, and its main part is digestion. It churns the food or it grinds the food and make it softer for the digestion. Then food goes into the small intestine. It helps in the absorption, means absorption, energy, absorption of nutrients from the food is occur in the small intestine. Then the undigested food goes to the large intestine. This process is known as the egestion. Then the waste material from the large intestine reaches to the rectum, and from rectum the waste material thrown out through the anus, means ingestion from the buccal cavity which is present inside the mouth. Then digestion done in the stomach, and food from the mouth to the stomach is taken by the esophagus or the food pipe. Then absorption occur in the small intestine. Assimilation also happen because they have the small villi which help in the digestion of the nutrients, which you will study later on in this video. Then last is the egestion, means throwing out the waste material from the body. Then student, we will discuss about the digestive glands. Apart from the number of glands present in the lining of the stomach and intestine, there are three main associate digestive glands. First one is the salivary glands. There are three pair of salivary glands present in the mouth. They secrete saliva which contain an enzyme which breaks starch into sugar. It also helps to moisten the food and make it easier to swallow. So here you can see the salivary glands. Three pairs of salivary glands present inside the mouth which secrete the saliva. Second gland or the digestive gland is liver. Liver is present in the upper part of the abdomen. On the right side, it is pinkish brownish in color, and it is the largest gland in the body. It secretes the bile juices. What is bile juices? Bile juices are the juices which digest the fat or break down the fat into simpler material, and bile juices are present inside the gallbladder. It is released into the intestine through the glands. Then third gland is the pancreas. Pancreas is a large cream colored structure or leaf like structure present below the stomach. And what is the main function of the pancreas? Is pancreas secrete the pancreatic juices in the small intestine, and pancreas also break down carbohydrates, proteins and fats. So you have Now I have told you about the alimentary canal and the digestive gland. So hope that you have understand what is the alimentary canal and the digestive gland.